reason why you have not seen the money is because your eyes is seeing a particular direction, and in that direction your eye sees, it is, you will assume that that is how life is. Brothers and sisters, the one who is living in Lekki is not seeing the same thing you are seeing. That's why he can afford to pay a rent of 5 million. Are you hear what I'm saying? Yes, and it will not move him. He can afford to buy a bottle of Coke for 2,000. It will not move him. But you can't be able to do that. So when you see him do that, you will say he has done something that is extraordinary. No, it's not extraordinary. It's because of how your life have been wired. And as long as it's wired, you can only see this environment. You don't know what is happening in the other environment. That's what happened. And so if all you are seeing are those who are in a struggling stage with you, those who only you can help, not those who can help you, you know how your life will look like. It will take you a longer time. The greatest battle you need to fight is to pull yourself from the direction you have been seeing, because the direction you are seeing will tell how far your future will look like, how successful you will be on earth. It is it. The next 10 years, there's nothing that will be different from you if you continue in the direction you are looking at today. Do you understand what I'm saying? What I'm telling you today is the gospel. The lane you are on now, if you don't stop the bus and make a U-turn and begin to journey in another direction, I tell you, there won't be much spectacular difference from what you'll be expecting in the next few years to come. Hallelujah. So, but what will cause a change? The one who desires to have a change will have a change. Like I told us, I said, there is nothing like that. God's time is the best. Did you hear what I said? You are the one that will remind God that this is my time. If you refuse to pray when you are to pray, if you refuse to call in his presence, there's nothing like one day God will remember me and bless me. Hallelujah. There is time. God has done the best thing for us was to give us the earth as a land to operate on. And so the journey of your life, there are things that makes up the journey of your life. When you come out as a child, now at that point of a child, you grow old, you grow older, and you are now becoming a teenager. There are things that you must begin to develop in yourself. And as you're developing yourself, you see, that is why those who watch after you are very important, because they can actually watch you into success or watch you into struggle. Many of us were watched into struggle, and that's why we are struggling. That's why we are struggling. The exposures that were around you makes up the world that you are moving on. Now that's the atmosphere that you move in. The exposure, where your parents exposed you to, where you are exposed. That is you cannot just wake up now. If you don't have friends that have cars, or for example that have good jobs, maybe you look at in your environment, you really can't have a friend who say, okay, I'm working in Chevron. This one say I'm working in Share. This one said, okay, I have a company of my own. This one said, okay, I'm traveling to Dubai. This one said, okay, I'm doing a business with Chinese, and they are just successful. If you have not been brought into such exposure, I tell you, there are certain things that you may not be able to get, because what they will give to you sometimes as a blessing is a crown, something that they have not, they don't even need your thank you. There's an environment where you get to, somebody will give you ₦1 million there, is nothing. But you are in an environment where somebody will give you 10,000 naira, it will look as if he has given you the whole world. Are you getting what I'm saying? So brothers and sisters, we need to begin to make a U-turn, and so that we can get ourselves, because if we continue in this direction, we make a mess of it. No matter the product you brought into the market, it will be too cheap. Are you hearing me? You have a good product, but the problem is those in your world, the value they placed on you determines how far that product will be.